All right, welcome into another car video. This is the CX-30 Mazda from Japan, of course, since it is a Mazda. Uh, a brand new addition and the latest update to Gran Turismo 7. We are checking this out, of course, also in VR mode, so we get to be able to, get up close and personal and check out every little bit and detail of it. Pretty cool car. It is a 2021 model and is a smart edition of it. So I'm guessing we're going to have a lot of tech when we get inside of this. So there is apparently a signature design to the way that the body of this, I'm going to call it an SUV. I'm pretty sure that's what most everyone would call it. But yeah, it's got its own kind of body design going on with it. Some actually nice looking rims on it. I actually don't mind those. We have, funny enough, it looks like we might have lost the Michelin tires on the cars. Interesting enough. So, yeah, again, the rims actually a decent looking set of rims on it. Let's keep going from there. Sky Active X. Again, very interesting on the whole design of this. Very clean cut, very kind of simple. Less is more kind of design going on with this. Yeah, the more fancy the design, the more the price tag is. So this is just kind of I would say it's probably just an everyday, kind of SUV that you might end up seeing on the streets. So we do have blinkers that you can actually click on and off. The lights you can click on and off here. Kind of cool. Again, standard kind of bumper, front and rear bumpers here, and it's not it's not chromed out or anything. It is just the normal. We do have some chrome on this, but not, like the old school vehicles all had the chromed out bumpers and everything else. This is, it is kind of a budget friendly ride, but it's also a nice ride. So let's jump inside. Let's check out the inside of this. Oh, I am way up there. All right. So yes, as you can see, it is again like the smart version of it. When you're in VR like this, sometimes things can get a little bit blurry. So we have, basic door controls and everything. This is a 2021 model, so there is a lot of the modern day, digital accessories and everything. So you have, like I said, the little heads-up display over there, and then it looks like this could be well, no, it is 3D. So we actually do have not a digital display, but a analog. The needle moves in there, analog style. It's not digital. Just where it shows a number or something on there. What else do we got here? So it looks like, yeah, like the cushiony seats, not leather seats. It's the regular cushion seats. We do have some flooring in there. We got the storage space, of course, the two back seats. Again, just your normal, standard, regular, and of course, because this is a Japanese model, then the steering wheel is on the right side instead of the left. There is, you can see up there, a little bit of a heads-up display, so a little hologram, if you will, on the windshield there. Jeez, can't think of words. So I'm wondering if that is going to be, it's probably your speedometer, I'm guessing. The thing is, if you get pulled over and the cop asks you, how fast were you going? You have two different speedometers on this thing. Um, so very, very cool seeing just like, it's not too fancy. Again, this is a pretty simplistic design on all this stuff. Um, is it a push button? It is a push button. There is no key on this. So you push the button, start it up. Um, it looks like maybe, oh, there's a DVD player. Ah, okay. So we have a DVD player screen up there. I don't know if there's anything in the back. I can't see in the back. If there is, maybe this might be in the middle here. It might be a flip down. I just tried to flip it down, being in VR. Oh man. Uh, so yeah, yeah. I'm curious if I can see it. There's an SOS button. Funny. Um, I don't know. I'm guessing. No, I don't see a screen. I don't know if there might be a screen on the back of the seat, possibly, but oh, and the clock is working. Look at that. The clock is actually working. As I I have no, that's Japan time right there. Um, so yeah, yeah. Let's. I guess the next best thing to do is, do we have any better lighting? You can see everything lit up, kind of. It's a little bit better lighting, I guess. There. Um, we do have interesting. The Okay, so the controls for the computer screen is actually in the middle of and we have a sports mode. Push button looks like brings us into that sports mode. I wonder if this thing has like a launch feature to it. um, yeah, yeah, interesting. Oh, and then there's your, that's what I was wondering about media controls. It's on yeah, so you don't have to leave, take your hands off the wheel for the media controls. It is very interesting seeing a mixture of like older tech mixed with newer tech with the LED display in there and all that. And also that hologram. I love holograms, so I think that's super cool. It just makes it feel very futuristic. But yeah, let's take this on the road and see what it can do. All right, so here we go into the driving portion of the video, of course. And man, it feels like you're a little bit cramped up in this thing. I'm not gonna lie. It's a kind of a small feel, um, just being in this. But yes, I threw on the sports tires as I normally do, um, and we got pretty much a 400 even performance points on this. So very interesting ride indeed. Should be if we got 400 performance points, we should actually have enough get up and go to pretty much get to the front end and start here. Um, they're not going to let me pass, are they? And yep, they're going to spin me out. Actually, that was good control. I was able to hold control of this really well, easy. I mean, it is a uh, pretty solidly big built SUV, modern day vehicle as it is. Got a little bit of a back end swerve on it. I'm stepping on the brakes there, but let me push the ride a little bit just to see if we can't. Decent acceleration, especially going uphill here. I mean, it's a SUV, so usually you have a little bit of horsepower in it to get going. You know, it's built for having a lot of weight in it. All right. Test the corner. The brake assist was yelling at me to use, or the brake assist line, I should say, was yelling at me to hit the brakes a little bit, but I don't even think I needed to right there. I could have just let off. So let's try and push this a little bit more. We are also racing in Japan. One of the Japan, ooh, downhill. One of the Japan tracks here. Both those two look like the same car, and I'm pretty sure they're two different models, or two different cars. All right, so once again, it's actually handling the track really well. So if you're looking for an SUV to run, this might actually be a solid one. The only thing I did to this was new tires. Literally the only thing. So yes, the heads-up display is 100% working. I think it might be running in kilometers versus miles per hour because there's no way I'm doing 150 right now. I don't know what that would be. I mean, I might be because we are on a track, but pretty sure that's kilometers, right? Yeah, it's kilometers. Okay, I can see. I can actually read it in VR. I don't know what that adjusts to for miles per hour. All right, so again, seems like a pretty decent ride. I am not complaining whatsoever at all on this. I'm getting right around the corners. I even have a little bit of oversteer, so I'm not sliding a whole lot. If I need to really hit the corner hard, I can actually do it and get away with it without back end sliding out. I was getting a little bit of back end slide coming downhill. Yeah, hitting, but that is kind of normal though, because you do have, again, it is a bigger vehicle, so you do tend to get that. Number one thing I've noticed with muscle cars, I'm doing so many of these videos, is with the muscle cars, you get a lot of back end slide, and it's just the way that they're built. But something like a truck or an SUV, like the last video I did, that was the big tall truck one there. I definitely was it that? No, the other, the van. That's what it was. It was one of the last vans I noticed. Like the back end started sliding a lot. I was like, ooh, huh. Even though it has multiple seats in it and everything. And this one is a 4-seater, and yeah, it's, once again, you just caught me dazing right there. Caught me daydreaming. Don't worry about the scratches. It's virtual. We can buff them out. Yeah, when you step on it too, you can hear the engine really kicking us around the track. That's good. It's actually a solid ride. Solid ride for a Mazda, you know. We're gonna try and hold first place. We're gonna use the rear view mirror to hold off the second placeman. There we go. Good finish. First place. All right. Solid brand new addition to GT7. Checking out in VR. It was a good time. I liked it.